So did you know that the New Testament wasn't actually compiled or put together for over 300 years from the point Jesus died to the church had already started?
Right. Yeah. That's a long time. That's longer than this nation's been here. A long time that people were trying to discover faith, trying to share their faith,
being introduced to faith.
Yeah, and they didn't have a Bible. So how did that work?
They started, and when you think about it, their faith compared to what we have with the sickness and famines and the persecution that was going on for Christians, in many ways they had a faith that would have just dwarfed
That's
what
true.
we carry.
Yeah, crazy.
So what was their starting point? It's a question worth asking,
Right.
because if we're going to go back to the very basics of what really gives us solid footing for our starting point in faith, we have to look at where the early church started.
Right. So you couldn't just hand them a Bible, couldn't hand them a tract, couldn't give them here, look at this video on Facebook.
Right? Couldn't drag them to see your favorite preacher.
That's right.
That was...
I'm really old.
Oh, maybe you could. Well, not that yet. Their starting point came down to a simple question.
Wow.
Who is Jesus?
Wow. Who is Jesus? What do you believe about Jesus? Because isn't that, if our faith in Jesus and we're going to follow Jesus, we better answer that question first. Who is he?
And Scripture is clear. It says he's the cornerstone of our faith. So if that's the case, then by tackling that question as our starting point, as the first place we go, if it's good enough for the early church, it's good enough for me and you.
So the next time we come together, we're going to look at Acts 17, where Paul starts with the question, who is Jesus? With a bunch of folks who had no idea.
Never heard of Jesus or the Christian faith at all.
That's right. We'll see you soon.